Welcome. It's opposite Saxes because it's Thursday at 1 o'clock. So
You do
you
that.
must be.
You do that very well. I should let
Why?
you introduce the show all the time.
No, I like your voice better
Well, you jumped right in.
because I could feel your eyes on me. It's
Oh,
like,
hey,
if you're gonna do it, listen
always
to me.
have eyes for you.
See, it's getting back to that, those compliments and your way with words.
Yeah, always have and probably
Yeah,
always will.
well,
That's how I got you, babe. Uh, we should do a show about lyrics
we have,
sometime.
I think. Well, we've done
But
our favorite songs.
have we done it?
I think
Really?
so, yeah.
But just lyrics that mean something to you. They always say like it's our song.
Mhm.
We've mentioned that a little bit, but talk about lyrics because there are some lyrics that were written decades
Yeah.
ago that
No, you're right.
still are very, very
Well, that would
popular
be a
today.
tough one because we're so into music and we like so many.
Yeah. But we
Okay.
thought we
But
would just
today,
talk a little bit about the fact that it is the middle of November and we are just in the deep end as far as shopping for not only Thanksgiving, which is coming up in another 2 weeks
Mhm.
now, but it used to be that right after Thanksgiving you dove into the Christmas holiday season. Now Christmas is already on everybody's shelves, and in fact, it's been there since they cleared the
Since
shelves of the Halloween candy.
before. No, 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 no,
Well,
no. My stores had Christmas
yeah, some of the big stores.
before Halloween,
Yeah, yeah.
way before.
Lowe's was one of them.
Well,
Lowe's
those
had a
starts in the
huge
summer.
Halloween display with all of their 20-foot tall things, and right next to that are the trees. Not the live trees. The live trees usually come out about
Right,
now,
right.
or even another couple of weeks from now because the live trees don't live as long. But the artificial trees, uh, and
The boutiques, the gift shops, they have been full of Christmas. I don't know if they were concerned about because of the strike
yeah, there's
with
some
the
port
port
strikes and
strikes.
everything, and so a
And
lot
so
of
they ordered early,
yeah,
which is very possible
they wanted to
why.
get the product
Or,
in their
yeah, they
stores
just want to get a jump on everybody else.
so
I don't know.
they wouldn't run out.
But when I say
But
full, our stores here are packed to
yeah,
the gills.
and the grocery stores right now, what a deal you can get on turkeys because with a couple weeks to go before turkeys, you really get some good prices. What is it? Some places 39, 49 cents a pound
I don't even look. I
or
just, if
so.
they have what I'm looking for, I just get it.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
And I get pop-ups on my phone
Hmm.
almost every day
Hmm.
with recipe sites.
Right. Makes
Uh,
sense.
I'm a fan of homemade cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving,
Hmm.
and I've probably got 4 or 5 different recipes. My aunt, my
Hmm.
aunt,
Yeah, that was the
aunt's
best one.
recipe was the best one. And I've hung on to that, and I make it from scratch. Uh, but
But
now you start to pull out those recipes, and what are we going to have? There's some things you may try a new casserole or something, but you got to make the green bean casserole. You got to make the sweet potato casserole. You got to have the turkey.
you gotta have the apple pie and
You
the
got to
pumpkin
have the
pie.
dressing in the bird, and you got to
Yeah,
have the dressing
yeah,
outside the bird.
yeah, yeah.
For dessert, yeah, you're right. Pumpkin
Apple and
pie,
pumpkin.
apple pie.
Not that many people eat the pumpkin pie in our family, but if you don't have it,
I
it's awful. I know you do like it. You're one of
because
the few.
to me, the apple pie I can wait for the Christmas holiday. But
There's
something
always a
about
time for
something.
apple pie.
Well, that's true.
Always.
It's as American as apple
And you make
pie.
a mean apple pie.
But again,
You're
that
just
was
getting a little lazy on
my
it.
mother's
Yeah,
recipe.
yeah.
Uh, but the Jello molds, the salad
Nobody eats
dishes,
Jello molds anymore. I have all those great recipes. Nobody
and you know
cares.
what? I love when you make one of those Jello molds because
All right, I'll make
not
it.
that many people like it, that means more left
Oh,
over for
okay,
me.
so I'll make sure that I make one for you this year.
And, we haven't made the one, my mother's favorite, which was the
The lime and the Cool Whip.
lime jello with Cool Whip, and then the mixed fruit.
I
You
hate
know,
that mixed
with
fruit,
the
though.
pineapple and the grapes and the
Yeah,
cherries
not
and
a
all that.
favorite,
She
but
would
I'll
put
make
it,
it.
oh, that was such
The problem is it's hard to find the Jello mold pans anymore.
yes, you're
It's
right.
really hard to find them, so you gotta keep using your old ones and kind of giving way.
The upside to that is those things don't wear out
Well,
usually,
mine are
unless,
starting to.
unless you drop it and it gets severely dented.
Well, that has happened. Yes, I will say that. But I was curious if anybody is really, if they're finished, did they start and you're already finished with your gifts, your purchasing? Or do you wait till the last minute? I don't like waiting until the last minute. My sister is a firm believer in buy it in the summer where it's cheaper, which
Yeah, or
if you
in,
can think that far in
or in
advance,
January,
Yeah.
right after the holiday
for the following year.
for the following year.
No,
You know,
that's hard
the
to
only
do.
people you can't buy that way for is kids,
Right.
because usually it's around Labor Day that the children's market determines what are going to be the hot toys or hot games or
Mhm,
whatever.
mhm.
And of course, and if you're into gaming systems, you got to find out which one it is, and then you better beeline it down to the store to either get it in person, or you better go online and order it right away, because you know every time there is something that is deemed to be the gift of the year. I mean, you remember stories, when was it? I'm trying to think, one of the baby dolls that came out and absolutely every kid wanted it. And there were stores, I remember
Oh,
Toys R
was it a
Us,
Cabbage Patch Doll?
might have been Cabbage Patch Dolls, that the closer you got to Christmas, there were stores and the Cabbage Patch Dolls sold for, let's say, $50. There were people that were saying, I'll give you 150 for it.
That happens.
And there were people that were going in and buying 3 or 4 at a
And then
time
reselling
early
it.
because they knew there was going to be a shortage and they could make money. That's free enterprise.
I just, everything has gone up, so. I mean, and I'm not even talking inflation, just over the years, everything goes up a little bit. The shoes for the kids that they want are expensive, the apps that they want are expensive, anything they want is expensive. And we started giving, gift cards, and I really don't like that, because to me, it's just so cold. But I
We
don't know.
we think it's cold, but the recipient usually is thrilled. If you give them a gift card and they know that they can use it to buy those shoes or buy that gaming system, or buy whatever they want with it and use that as a credit card.
Yeah.
I think the young kids are more into that than they are, because if you get it and it's the wrong color or it's the wrong size or whatever, now you've created a burden on them and the parents to go out and
Well, that's true. But I'm even thinking of gifts like for my hairdresser, or for if you give anything to the postman, or somebody that helps you out around the house.
well, you've come up with an alternative for that. Brownies.
Oh,
You
I
bake
have baked a
brownies
lot.
every year and you give them to
But then I wonder,
the people at the bank.
yeah, but now I'm wondering, do they all have certain restrictions on diets? Because that's the other thing that plays into it. So I know a lot of people like cash. You just give them cash. I've done that.
That's,
I just,
well,
it's so hard from year to year. I hate this time of year for that reason.
well,
For that
sometimes
reason.
like people that you have, your housekeepers, your hairdressers and things like that, where you normally go and you have the service done and you give them a tip.
That's it, yeah.
You give them a bigger tip around the holidays.
I guess that's what we're gonna do.
That's one thing. To me, that's kind of the cold
You think
way
so?
approach. Like, I think every time you walk into that bank every year with a plate of cookies or brownies or something for the staff over at the local bank. They are absolutely thrilled.
I don't know if they are, because I can't be the only one that does it.
You're probably not the only one, but I'll tell you what, skip one year and see what happens. Oh, hello, Mrs. Sax. Oh, we missed your brownies this year.
I don't know that they would, I don't know.
If,
You know, you don't
if
know what
I
to do
worked at
anymore.
that bank, I probably would. Mrs. Sachs, did they run out of the ingredients for your brownies?
And do they care if it's homemade or if it's something that you bought cookies in a tin like? I
The cookies in the tin are getting to taste an awful lot like the homemade. So you can almost take the homemade, get the
Get the
tin,
tin.
take them out of the tin,
Oh,
put
that's
them out a little.
nasty. That's nasty.
I've done it.
I'm sure you have, but I don't like to do that. I just think this buying is
Yeah.
is getting frustrating.
Oh, homemade cookies. Oh, how come they say Oreo?
Oh, no. It's tough. I don't think men have this problem because they're not usually the gift givers in the family. I think it's the
No,
women.
no,
that-
we're just thoroughly happy getting that extra pair of socks.
No, I don't
something
mean it for
every
you gift gifts.
year.
I'm saying gifts, for people that we use. You don't worry about it because I worry about it and I end up getting it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think maybe our kids give us lists,
Oh, yeah.
and maybe we should start giving them a very small list of what we want or need, but I just feel badly about
That's,
that.
you bring up a good point, lists. If you and I were to send out a list to our kids,
Mhm.
what we want, it would be a list for, this is a $20 item and that's
Yeah,
a $20.
well, that's true.
Our
because-
kids have no problem saying, I would like to get this new chair for my computer. It's $450 because it's got dual speakers and
For them, they won't.
Yeah.
For their son, they will ask.
Yeah, our
But for
daughter
them,
almost
our
every
daughter
year
don't.
wants a pair of boots because she lives
Well,
in Chicago.
We give her new boots or a
And she
new
gets a
coat or
new pair of
something.
boots or a coat and everything. And again, you're not talking, a,
No,
a
$100. It's a little bit more. But this year she said she's taken care of. She's using her coat from the last couple of years.
Well, but you haven't gotten her list yet.
No, I haven't, but
It's
yeah,
coming.
she
It's
does
coming.
need the boots. She
Very.
does need the boots. But yeah, I have a hard time giving them a list for us that is more than $25.
Yeah.
I really
mean,
do.
and we are the one that would say, if you want to get a gift certificate to one of the local steakhouses, that's fine.
We'll take it.
We'll take that. Yeah,
Yeah, oh, I'm sure you would take it.
I'm thrilled with that. Even a local burger joint and all. If you want to get a gift certificate, it's a night out for us, and that's fine. But
I think you
it's-
need a
it's-
car wash. Gift certificate.
I could use probably another car wash gift certificate. Yeah. So, for anybody that's watching the show and everything, if you really are motivated to give us gifts and
Yeah.
everything, gift certificates are always good. Or gift cards. We'll take them.
What are you gonna get for them?
Huh? Whatever you want. Send us your list. Maybe for your wish for the holiday would be to be a guest on this show. They'll be
That'll
more
be
than
there.
happy to accommodate you. If you would like to be a guest on Opposite
That'd be
Saxes,
fun.
let us know. Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun.
Just send in your request and everything, and we'll pick the best one out of the hat.
Or
We'll
maybe we'll have you all. You'll
Well-
each get a time.
we'll take all of the entries that are sent in and we'll put them in a hat and then we'll mix both of them up and pick one. She'll send one entry and I'll send the other.
You are so wrong. That's nasty. Well, whatever. I hope you guys, we have a great holiday season. I mean, we'll be back. We'll be seeing you.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we hope it's a good holiday season. Not too much snow for anybody out there,
Yeah.
unless you like snow.
with
we don't-
everything we've gone through this past year, it was a political year. It was a year that Mother Nature unleashed her wrath on the country.
That's
There
what's
was a
gonna be
lot
hard.
of bad things that went on all over the world. We just hope that your Thanksgiving this year will be very, very peaceful and thankful and
Quiet.
and yeah, spent with family and friends, and you enjoy it.
That is our wish for you.
Yep. So that'll be what we'll be thankful for, and we'll all be also be very, very thankful if you come back again next Thursday and join us.
We will.
Okay?
Okay, see
you
y'all.
then.